Good evening to you. I'm Tori Wells.
And I'm Greg Floyd. Improving the relationship between police and the communities they serve. It's a mission Governor Cuomo is expected to spell out in tomorrow's State of the State address.
Now, the issue has been front and center since two controversial grand jury decisions and the assassination of two NYPD officers.
Kimberly Howard is live in our Capitol newsroom. Kimberly, what's the governor's stance on all this?
Well, Greg, Tori, just yesterday the governor came out with a plan to raise the age you can be charged as an adult from 16 to 18. But that's really the only plan he's unveiled in regard to criminal justice reform ahead of his big address. There are several suggestions, though, that he's considering.
The truth is, the justice system does need review.
It's an issue Cuomo has vowed to tackle in his second term after protests erupted in the wake of two controversial grand jury decisions, one in Ferguson, Missouri, the other in New York City.
The world saw an African-American man in Staten Island die, and people are confused, disappointed, and angry.
Cuomo says the grand jury system needs to be made more transparent. That way people can better understand why certain decisions are made. But a push for special prosecutors to look into police shootings of unarmed citizens has garnered some criticism from top attorneys.
Most DAs that we know, and that I know, I should say, are very, very honorable, very, very fair people. And our system is pretty good. It's really set up pretty good. It's really supposed to be balanced.
Although the Capital Area Against Mass Incarceration, which organized these protests in Albany, says the system is anything but.
We're hoping to hear about a broad-based approach that will bring about the end of mass incarceration, the end of police brutality, and the end of the killings of unarmed people.
The group has proposed that officers be retrained and that stricter accountability mechanisms are put in place.
So it's more than just sort of making the grand jury process transparent. It's making it less possible for someone to be killed on the street or to be battered by a police officer.
There have also been some pitches from Cuomo's colleagues to protect police officers as well. This after two NYPD officers were shot and killed inside their police cruiser. Among the ideas, more money for body cameras and bulletproof glass on police cars statewide. Cuomo hasn't publicly taken a stance, but says he's considering all of these proposals as he hashes out his final plan. And several people that I spoke with today mentioned that school to prison pipeline. They say the problem with the criminal justice system really goes hand in hand with the budget cuts we've been seeing for education. And that, too, is something they hope the governor will make a priority. His office says they will. Live in the Capitol newsroom, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.